Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey, this channel, this ever-growing tribe. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. And for those of you new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. Should these messages happen to resonate with you, it means so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. And with that being said, today we are going to get a message from the ancestors. So let's see what comes through. Ancestors of highest light and love, what messages do you have for my fellow humans today? What would you like them to know? Ancestors of highest light and love, what messages do you have for my fellow humans today? What would you like them to know? Okay, so we've got the 12th house, Gemini energy, and Pluto. It's different. This is a different type of energy coming in here. This feels very unique. It feels like it's like communicating the illusions to yourself. Like that's the way for you to heal. It's not about just seeing them or even understanding them. This is literally about saying it to yourself. But I do feel like this goes even deeper than that. It's like writing it down. It feels like you need to write this down. Write this down. Take a little look. And remind me in case you didn't know. I don't want you to let it go or something like that. Baby, write this down. I don't know who sings that song. I don't even know the name of it, but that was just coming in really, really strong. Yeah, they want you to write it down. They want you to write down the patterns that you're seeing, the illusions that you're seeing. They want you to write it down. It's like writing it into your memory, so that you'll always remember. It's not like you imagined it, so that you know you didn't imagine it, right? Writing it out so that you can go back and observe the things that you've overcome. It's like creating some sort of record of what it is that you've overcome here, because it's going to be of use in the future. Now, whether that's for, your kids or your grandkids or whatever, but it's like it could even just be that somewhere some person down the line is going to use those journals as a way to help them heal themselves. But it feels like there's a necessity for you to write down the process of what you're going through as much as you can. And I already feel the resistance for some of you. Some of you do not like to journal, and that's understandable, but there's finding a way to record this will help you. Maybe even starting a podcast or starting like your own YouTube channel. You don't have to put the videos live, just posting it somewhere so that you can go back and observe what it is that you've gone through, and that keeps you accountable, right? It feels like this is what it is, but it's the transformations that you're going through. It's like letting this come up from the bottom of your being and just like purging it out, letting it go. It's like writing it out is letting you let it go. It's getting it out of your body and putting it somewhere. It's like when you write it down, you can forget about it and you don't have to worry about it anymore because you got it out. You validated it by writing it down. But it's the illusions, the upsets, the hurts, the pains, the good things, the psychic intuition, the psychic senses. It's like whatever it is that you're receiving, you communicating that is something that's very vital to your journey here. And so that's what your ancestors are trying to point out here. It's like, write it down. Maybe if your ancestors had written down what they had gone through, you would have been able to heal generational curses a lot faster, because you would have understood, like, oh, okay, like this is what they experienced, this is what they were going through, this is what happened here. And well, okay, I was just going to the that was weird. I don't usually do that. I was just going to the, you know what? Okay, I got you. Yeah, they're saying that like if you were able to see what they went through, then you would have understood how to let go of things that weren't yours to carry. Okay, this is the card they want to come out. We have nature spirits on the bottom, elves, fairies, and rock formations. Yeah, writing it down. That's interesting. Let's see what comes out. So, ancestors of highest light and love. What else would you like to say in regards to this reading? Yeah, there's like a feeling of defeat. You know, that's the feeling I was getting before. It's almost like you see the illusions. You see them happening, but then like you almost convince yourself, oh no, I didn't really see that. That's not really what's happening. Like that's not really what went down. And then you convince yourself to see things differently, and then it happens again and you're like, no, I know that's how this person is, or I know that's how this situation is. But then you convince yourself again, and so it's like this wishy-washy feeling of going back and forth of, you know, did I imagine that, or is that a real thing? And that's why they're saying to write it down, so that way then you can be like, no, I remember seeing that, you know, on August 10th, and going back and looking at August 10th, and you're like, okay, yeah, I didn't make this up, right? And the more that you do that, the more you're going to trust what you're seeing psychically and intuitively. Yeah, finding this balance again, right? But there's this fear of not wanting to rock the boat. It's almost like you're convincing yourself that someone or something isn't what it's showing you to be. So it's like maybe someone is trying to convince you that they're very caring and loving about you. They want you in their life. They want to have you around, but you've noticed that this person doesn't want you around. But then through time, you're like, well, but look, they're being really nice. They're love bombing me, this, that, and the other. And you're not really seeing it as love bombing. You're just seeing it as, oh, they're just that person who I fell in love with. And then all of a sudden, it's like this back and forth feeling. And you're feeling a little crazy. This could be a narcissist that you're dealing with, someone that's a sociopath. This could just be someone who's used to manipulating people to get their way. But whatever it is, it's like, it's almost like you keep convincing yourself that what you saw, when you saw it, it was just an illusion, but you're actually seeing the truth of the situation, seeing through the illusion, and they want you to write it down so that you remember that. Yeah, someone that you love. So this could be a romantic situation. It doesn't have to be, you know, love is romance, friendships, family, co-workers, whatever it is just showing someone you really deeply care about here. Look, family connections. That's what I was feeling. It was someone family, but we have respect, people, and kinship. So this is someone in the family. Like, this is someone who has painted a really weird picture for you. It's a dynamic that's been playing out for quite a while. And that's why it's hard to believe what it is that you're seeing psychically. Even though you trust yourself, you trust the intuition that you're getting, it's human. It's human to want to give people the benefit of the doubt, right? And sometimes it takes us getting so hurt for us to not do that. And it's a good thing that we give people the benefit of the doubt because it allows people to make mistakes. But it feels like this is someone who continues to make the same mistakes with you. And it's like when it happens, you're like, this again. But then there's something along the way that you convince yourself that, oh, it's not that big a deal or whatever. And your ancestors are like, no, this is a big deal, right? And so again, with the family connections, they're saying, we're here for you. We're trying to help you find this balance, and we're trying to help you find your soul connections here. And we want you to respect yourself. We have Aries energy with independence, bravery, and passion. This could be an Aries that you're dealing with, but it's coming back to that energy of independence here. This takes a lot of courage and passion and bravery to do, okay? And this could be a Libra. We also have opposites on the zodiac wheel. Libra is the direct opposite of Aries on the zodiac wheel. We have consideration, fairness, and harmony. And I feel like this is pointing out that you two, whoever this person is, and your ancestors are saying, like, you two are not at all alike. Even though this person may convince you that you're a lot alike or that you two are the same or whatever, they're saying, no, you are like complete opposites, night and day. Fire, we have Aries, Leo, Sag, confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. And I feel like that's the thing. Like, you're this person who's very optimistic about life. Like, you have a lot going for you, and I don't feel like this other person does. And it's like, the more that they confuse you, the more that they bring you down, and they can feel like they're on top. Yeah, cycles, change, completion. We want you to change so that you can complete this cycle. What else would you like to say, ancestors? Yeah, because you're coming into a time of transcendence here. And unity, which is helping you find your soul tribe, okay? This is helping bring you to that next level. Let's get one more here. Okay, that's the one that wants to come out. Reunion and soul ties. Yeah, so we're trying to help you let go of unhealthy soul ties so that you can come into a reunion with who you're meant to be with. Right? Coming back home is what it feels like. Chemistry and passion. So this could be someone that you love. This could be someone you're married to. And then this could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But look, underneath that we have self-worth and expectations. So this is what your ancestors are trying to help you with, is regaining a sense of self-worth. But you have to nurture yourself and have compassion for yourself on the journey and believe yourself. Believe when people are showing you who they are. I know that there's always space for people to make mistakes, but here it's like this person's had enough second chances from you. And that's what your ancestors would like to say today, okay? So this is what I see for you here. If you felt like this was your reading, leave the little butterfly emoji down below and say, I choose to write my existence into reality and record that so that I know what I saw happen was real. And if it resonated, it would mean so much to me if you were to leave a thumbs up, if you were to comment and subscribe below. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links below in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for a personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. You can even join as a member, and I would love to see you on membership. So if not, thank you for your continued support here. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here and get on out of here, but I do want to take a quick second to give a shout out to the ancestors. I want to say thank you to your spirit messengers, your guides, your angels, source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.